Welcome back to my channel, you guys. Today's video is insane. It is a real life cook and clean with me. We're gonna be spending the evening together. Justin and I cooked all evening. We were grilling. I was meal prepping for his lunches. We were doing dishes. It's just packed full of homemaking motivation.
Pig with King Kong, I would tell him bring it on.
So I'm going to be starting in the living room today. I'm just getting it all picked up, put the pillows where they go. I want to have a clean slate in the living room. That way I don't have to see this mess while I'm in the kitchen all evening.
Tell me what you need. Tell me what you need.
So I've had this video filmed for a little while, just kind of sitting in my queue. I actually edited it right after I filmed it and lost all of the footage somehow. And so I haven't wanted to pick it back up again, but I finally found the determination to do that. And I'm so excited to share it with you guys today. When I say it is packed full of motivation, I mean it, you guys. So I've moved on to the kitchen now. You've seen me take Justin's dirty boxes out of his lunchbox and put those in the sink. And then now I'm just kind of organizing my mess. I'm moving everything that I'll be using for dinner over to that back corner back there. And then just putting away the rest of the groceries that I won't be using for tonight's dinner.
Tell me what you need. Tell me what you need. What you need. I can see the look in your.
So the next thing on my to-do list is to empty Justin's gym bag. So normally he takes care of all of this, even his lunchbox, but for some reason this day we were just extremely busy and so I did it for him. Thankfully, he does so much for himself, but I always try to help him whenever I can. And so we were going to the gym, I believe after work at this point. If you follow me over on Instagram, you'll know that we've been getting up early and going before work, but I was just packing his bag. That way I could bring it with me, and whenever I met him at the gym, he could go in and change and we could get our workout on.
Tell me what you need. Tell me what you need. Tell me what you need. What you need.
If you guys are enjoying today's video so far, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel, and definitely click that red subscribe button. If you haven't already, click the bell next to it and select all. That way YouTube will notify you every time that I post a video. So without doing that, you don't always get the notification, and I just really appreciate all of you guys that do have your notifications turned on.
Speaking my language, parlez-vous? Yeah, it's the French way, kissing you. Rome wasn't built in a day, put in the time that it takes. You gotta try.
So this is just the first set of dishes that I'll be showing in this video. I actually end up having, I believe, 2 more whole sinkfuls of dishes, but I wanted to go ahead and get the first set done and out of the way before I start cooking and meal prepping for Justin's lunches. We have a pellet grill. Well, it's a half pellet, half gas grill, and I'm going to show you a little bit more of it later on. It also connects to your phone, which I'll also show you later on, so definitely stay tuned for that.
I don't work that way. Wear yourself out with your cute little game like. Come and find me.
All right, so let's move on to the cooking portion. This is everything that I had set aside. These are ingredients that I'll be using for our dinner tonight, and then I'm also going to be using a lot of this for Justin's lunches, but I'm kind of combining it and just cooking extra. So that's definitely one thing that I do a lot is I'll just make bigger portions. I'm also going to be throwing some bacon into the oven. So we put a couple pieces with our dinner, and then I also was going to use it for Justin's lunches. I picked this pack up at Sam's, and it was just such a great value. I wanted to share that with you guys. It's the uncured bacon, which I believe is a little bit healthier for you. If you guys don't shop Sam's for your meat, you are missing out. I've said it before and I will keep saying it. They just have such a great value. Now with this steak, we don't ever eat steak, but Justin was really wanting it this day, and so we picked it up, and he really likes this Dell's seasoning, so he decided to marinate his steak. So he's just covering it completely and popping it in the refrigerator while we continue getting everything else ready to put on the grill.
Talk to me like a queen, singing my praise like, ooh, you got a chase. Speaking my language, parlez-vous. Yeah, it's the French way, kissing you. Rome wasn't built in a day, put in the time that it takes. You got a chase. Speaking my language, parlez-vous. Yeah, it's the French way, kissing you. Rome wasn't built in a day, put in the time that it takes. You got a chase. Ooh na na, 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 laissez-moi. Ooh na na, ooh na na, ooh na na, ooh na na, ooh na.
So this is the app that connects to the grill via Bluetooth. Justin is just pulling it up for you guys. You can see the temperature that your grill is at. You have to go physically turn it on, but then once it's on, you can adjust the temperature, and I believe you can turn it off from your phone. But it's just a really cool feature and something that I wanted to point out. It is a Pit Boss grill. We found this model at Walmart after doing a ton of research at Lowe's and Home Depot and all the different places that sells grills, and we ended up going with this one, and so far it has been really good to us. We've had it for a few months now, and I use it by myself all the time. It's super easy to turn on and off, and you just add the pellets in that little side tank, and whenever they get low, you replace them. And yeah, we just really love it. We use the pellet side way more than the gas side, and if I'm being honest, I didn't think I would like the pellets, but they just give your food an amazing flavor.
You know you're a star, just look yourself in the eyes. Yeah, what a shot that you've got, don't leave this moment behind. I am just a fan of all your.
So here's a little bit of honesty for you guys. I don't remember ever grilling corn in their shell, whatever you want to call it, before in my life. So if y'all have any better tips or tricks for me, I am totally open. I didn't even open Google or anything. Justin was like, just throw some foil on it and we'll put it on the grill. They cooked, they were fine, nothing was wrong with them. But I am curious to know if there is a better way to cook the corn on the cob on the grill.
Let's get going. Let's get going. Let's get going. Better look out, that's the pow and the sound of a fight. You've got this down, you're the woman inside. It's your height, you've arrived, it's a sign of the times. What a shot that you've got, don't leave this moment behind.
I'm getting ready to embarrass myself in front of everyone, but that is okay. Everybody says it differently. But I'm going to go ahead and make up my hamburgers. So you guys, the one seasoning that changes the game for a homemade hamburger, in my opinion, is the Worcestershire. sauce. Did I say it right? Do you say it differently? That's how I grew up saying it, so I'm just gonna go with it. I feel like everybody says it differently, and that's okay. So I use a pretty generous amount, and then I use garlic powder, onion powder, and minced onion, and just mash it all together. And these hamburgers turn out so amazing every single time.
Let's get going. Let's get going. Let's get going. Let's get going.
Is this a bad dream? Heard you slam the door and walk down the street. Can't believe you took it so far this time. I'm about to lose my mind. My heart beats bloody on the floor like a crime scene. Can't breathe. I thought it was normal.
Let me know in the comments below what your favorite thing to throw on the grill is. I know that a lot of you probably cannot grill right now because it's just too cold outside, but thankfully, since we live in the South, it doesn't get extremely cold, although I feel like it has been colder this year than it normally has, which I'm totally okay with. But I would also love to know what you grill that is maybe outside of the box, something that you wouldn't think to normally put on the grill. Because our grill is so easy to use, I would like to start using it a little bit more, but for now I typically just put my meat and veggies on there sometimes. So these pork chops I made specifically for Justin's lunches, and then the hamburgers were for our dinners. And we put some baked potatoes on the grill, some corn on the cob on the grill. You'll see a little bit later we have some asparagus, and these are for Justin only. I do not eat mushrooms. I never have, but this is that Dell's seasoning I was talking about. This is how he normally uses it. He just throws it on his mushrooms to season it, and he'll put this tinfoil little bowl that he made right on the grill, and it softens them up, and he just loves the mushrooms cooked this way.
You thought different.
I'm slicing up the tomatoes for our hamburgers, and I'm using this tomato knife. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like because it just slices the tomatoes perfectly. It is made to slice tomatoes, and I would definitely recommend trying to find one if you can. It has these little grooves in it, and I don't know, it's the most petite little knife ever, but it just makes it so easy and so smooth. I love that little knife. So now that I have done all of the prep on the meat and veggies, I'm gonna go ahead and sanitize this surface. I definitely should have left the cleaner on a little bit longer, thinking back in hindsight, but my brother and his wife were here, and we were all just chatting around the island, and I was just trying to work while we were talking, so I was distracted. But I always recommend, if you're trying to sanitize something, let the cleaner sit on your surface for about 10 minutes before you wipe it off. That way it's good and sanitized. So we're finally moving on to our second full sink of dishes. This cake plate I found at a yard sale, you guys, for $1. And it's so funny because it's just something a lot of people probably have, but I've been wanting one for a while and I just never went out and bought one. And so to find it in amazing condition for just $1, I was happy about that. We travel to family and stuff for holidays, so I wanted to be able to have a cake plate to put stuff in to travel with, or if I cook a cake at home, I can store it on the counter in the cake plate.
Yeah. No fear. Yeah. King. Yeah. No fear. Only fight. I'm fearless. It's only right. My head's up. I stay strong. Forever young. May you live long. With perseverance, hold on and stand tall. Never back down with my back against the wall. I'm an overcomer, I overcame it, y'all. I conquered every mountain, I've been through it all. Yeah, I've been through it all. I'm fearless. fearless.
Nothing can ever hold me back.
Nothing.
I am unstoppable.
I'm unstoppable. I'm fearless. I'm fearless. You know.
I really hope that y'all are enjoying today's video. I hope you're up, cleaning, and getting stuff done with me. Let me know in the comments below how you tend to watch these videos. Do you just sit back on the couch and chill and try to find your motivation? Or do you pop it up on your TV or phone while you clean? I'm so curious to know, but thank you guys so much for watching the video this far. It really, really means a lot. If you're enjoying it, don't forget to hit that like button. And of course, if you want to see more, definitely click the subscribe button. I would love to have you join my YouTube family.
Every time you get a chance, you gotta live it. Handle your business. I'm never scared with no fear. I'm well aware. I stay ready. I'm well prepared. I risk it all for the cause. Take a risk and put it all on the line. I'm fearless. Yeah, I'm fearless. I'm fearless.
Nothing can ever hold me back.
Nothing.
I am unstoppable.
I'm unstoppable. I'm fearless.
I am fearless.
Yeah, you know.
I am courageous.
So I don't think I've ever talked about my soap dispenser on here. It is definitely one of the coolest kitchen gadgets, and I would highly recommend. How many times can I say that in a video? But I'm so serious, you guys. It is an automatic soap dispenser. You just hold your hand up to it and it dispenses soap for you, and you can change the amount that it dispenses every time if you want to. And it just is so good because you don't have to keep touching a bottle or anything. I mean, not that that's a big deal, but Justin actually had this whenever we got together, and I have just grown to fall in love with it. So it is by Simple Human. If I can find a link, I will drop it below. But I would definitely recommend you guys going to check it out. I know they sell it at like Bed Bath & Beyond, and I'm sure Amazon and all of those types of places.
Yeah, I'm fearless.
I am fearless.
I am fearless. You know, I am fearless. You know, I am fearless. You can't stop me. I'm fearless.
If you missed my last video, it is a whole hour of cleaning motivation, and the point behind that is to be able to just put the video on and not have to change it for a whole hour while you're up and cleaning. So if you guys need that type of motivation and get tired of trying to pick a different video, then I will have it linked here, or you can just hop on over to my channel and it will be the last video. And then in just a couple of days on Friday, I'll be uploading a bathroom declutter, and it will also have the second part of my Valentine's decorate with me. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a super motivating and just fun video. So I hope to see you guys in that video, but let's finish up getting this kitchen all cleaned. My brother and his wife went home, and so we're doing the final load of dishes. Oh my goodness, I've never done so many dishes in a day. Wait, who am I kidding? Yes, I have. But this was just an excessive amount. So I wanted to leave it all in here and keep it real with you guys and show you just how many there was in one day. So let's get that done, get the kitchen all wiped down, and we'll be done for the night.
Got
show you both of our plates. So this is Justin's plate, and then the second one was mine. We did a completely different meal. He had steak and mushrooms, and I did a hamburger salad. So I just did not use a bun and put everything that I would normally put on my hamburger on top of lettuce. And it is so good. If you've never tried that before, I would definitely recommend. And then with the leftovers and including the pork chops that I had grilled specifically for his lunches, I went ahead and made those up. I just put everything and divided them equally into 4 bowls, and now I don't have to cook lunch for the next 4 days. So even though this was a big night and a lot of dishes and a lot of cooking, I'm done with this part for a while, which makes me so happy because I don't know about you guys, but I actually don't like cooking. I just do it because I have to do it. So since I'm tackling such a big task today, I wanted to get my coffee to get me going before I got into all of the cleaning. And I just wanted to show you guys one of my favorite Rae Dunn cups that I found for Valentine's Day. I love the little hearts on the bottom. It's just super cute. You guys will have to let me know if you enjoy Rae Dunn. Do you buy it? Do you want to get it? I had to show you guys a quick overview of the bathroom, what it looked like before. I had a busy morning and just didn't have time to pick up after myself, so I guess it just makes for a more satisfying cleaning video, which is probably what you're here for. And this is the best part of the whole video. So I will be organizing these cabinets. I will not be getting to them all today, so make sure you're subscribed because I will be doing more decluttering and organizing in the very, very near future. Before I get to the decluttering and organizing portion of today's video, I wanted to give the bathroom a good deep clean. That way I can use the surfaces to lay everything out and declutter and organize. Do you guys have to have a clean surface, or do you like to just open your cabinets and take everything out and start decluttering whenever you feel that urge? Or do you have to get it clean first?
When my head is full of questions and the sky is full of rain, when I'm worrying about what I can't change, I take a look at my reflection and try to make a funny face, and for a second all my sorrows melt away. As if we just smile, we can forget all of our troubles for a while. We can just live inside this moment. You and I get through the darkness, knowing we'll find the light. If we just smile, if we just smile, yeah, if we just smile, maybe we focus on the future. No use in living.
I've really been loving this Myers multi-surface cleaner lately. I picked it up at Target a little while back, but it smells really clean and fresh, and it's not too strong. Some cleaners just, they give you a headache whenever you clean them. And I know some people like that, but I just prefer the lighter scents. So if you've never tried the Myers cleaners, they are a little bit more on the natural side, I believe. Definitely give them a try. Also, I wanted to mention that I love whenever you guys tag me on Instagram that you're watching my videos. So next time you're watching them, just snap a picture and be sure to tag me over on Instagram.
I would do anything for you. if I could figure out how to. And I would fight anyone for you. If you got a bone to pick with King Kong, I would tell him bring it on. Tell me what you want, tell me what you need. I'll give it all I got, give you everything. Tell me what to say, tell me how to be there for you. Tell me what you need. 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 What you need. I would buy anything for you. We can move into the White House. I just take a loan out. And I would go anywhere for you. Darling, if you're saying pretty please, I would sail the 7 seas. Tell me what you want, tell me what you need. I'll give it all I got, give you everything. Tell me what to say, tell me how to be there for you. Tell me what you need. Tell me what.
So I've also really been enjoying this Method glass cleaner. I actually have a couple of different glass cleaners that I alternate back and forth between, but this one does a really good job. It smells so minty and fresh. And again, the scent is just not very strong. So if you've never tried this Method glass cleaner, I also picked it up at Target and they have it on Amazon and just all of the places. So be sure to check it out. Saying hi to you guys there in the mirror. So I'm kind of giving away my little secret over here. I moved all of my cleaning products as I got done with them to the other side of the sink so I could have room to work, and now I'm moving them back to clean the other side of my bathroom.
And I would do anything. So tell me what you want, tell me what you need. I'll give it all I got, give you everything. Tell me what it takes, tell me how to be there for you. Tell me what you need. 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 What you need.
My bathroom has been really neglected and it was just really dusty and needed a good deep clean. So I wanted to get my countertops done in today's video before I started in on the decluttering and organizing so I could use my countertop space. My tub and shower kind of get cleaned on the regular while I'm using them, so they weren't that bad, and I didn't get to them in today's video, but I'll definitely be deep cleaning them for you guys really soon. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my future videos.
Maybe we can make base camp on the sofa. I don't really wanna leave this paradise. No, let a bottle of rosé remote control us. Baby, you and me can get lazy for the whole night. 'Cause every time we touch in slow motion. We ain't got to rush, got nowhere to go. Swimming in your love, as deep as the ocean. You're luxurious, straight down to the bone. You don't need nothing but a t-shirt. So put your dress right back in reverse. Italian folks should do a feature of you right now. Baby, looking at me with the lights down in my t-shirt. You don't need nothing but a t-shirt now. You don't need nothing but a t-shirt now. You don't need nothing but a t-shirt. You ain't really gotta get dressed up to be gorgeous. Oh, baby, you can make Coco Chanel cry. Oh, you are the queen of casual and you know it. Baby, you and me can take it easy for the whole night. 'Cause every time we touch in slow motion. We ain't got to nothing but a t-shirt. So put your dress right back in reverse. Italian Vogue should do a feature of you right now, baby, looking at me with...
Now that my bathroom has been deep cleaned, I'm ready to dive into this drawer. I'm gonna start by taking everything out of the drawer, and just whenever I thought I got it all, there was more in the back that I couldn't see. And then I'm gonna vacuum out all of the dust and hair and dirt out of the drawer to have myself a clean surface to work off of. I've been collecting little storage units, as you can see down here in the cabinet under my sink. I've picked them up at Target Dollar Spot. I've picked them up Target in the back of the store, at Walmart, at the dollar store. You can find these little storage containers everywhere for a really reasonable price. I actually recently got these right here. They were $1 in the Target Dollar Spot, which I thought was a steal for the 2 containers, because as you guys know, they can be really expensive. Now, this part was it was the most challenging part for me. It was like a puzzle trying to make all of these containers fit. Whenever you watch professional organizers, you always see how they try to get all of their containers to fill the drawer space completely. So in the past, whenever I've organized spaces, I just use a container here or there that I think I might need. But the new way that I've been trying to organize is actually to fill my entire drawer with containers, especially if it's a bunch of little things like it is in this top drawer. And so I just took the time to rearrange all of the containers to the way that I like. It took probably 6 or 8 times of rearranging it. So be patient with yourself until you get it right, and make sure that it's a system that you can keep up and that will work for you, because it's different for everybody. So just kind of think of all of the things, all of the little categories that you have, and the ones that you reach for the most, try to keep in the front. And then of course, the ones that you don't reach for quite as often, keep in the back. And this is a great opportunity to declutter as you're going through all of your stuff. So what I did is, as you can see, I put everything in one spot, and then as I'm pulling it back out to put it into the containers, I just kind of took the things that I did not want to put back in this drawer and set it to the side. And then whenever I was completely done organizing the drawer, I took all of those little things and put them away somewhere else, or I got rid of them. So I started off with 3 or 4 different tubes of toothpaste in the drawer, and then I decided that I only just wanted to keep the one that I was using right then, and I chose the one that had the least amount in it. That way I can just get it gone, and I'm gonna put my extra toothpaste in a different spot in my house where I keep kind of like my back stock and my doubles. That way I don't run out of stuff. I ended up rearranging the drawer one more time, and it has stayed that way. I've had this done now for about a week, and it is totally maintainable, you guys. And whenever I open my drawer now, I just love it. I love how it looks. I love how organized it is. I can find everything that I need. So just be sure whenever you're cleaning things out and decluttering to only keep the things that you use and love. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Christin, and thank you for choosing today's video to give you some cleaning motivation to get you through your day. I wanted to bring you a brand new Clean With Me for 2021. Today's video is packed full of cleaning motivation. We're going to be decluttering, organizing. I have a fun organizer for some watch bands that I cannot wait to show you guys. I'm going to be cleaning out my end table, cleaning my bedroom, all of that fun stuff. So if that is the type of video you're into, definitely stick around, give the video a thumbs up so I know. And if you aren't already subscribed, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button so you never miss a future video. My kitchen was a complete disaster. I had to start in here first. I needed to get my dishwasher unloaded, and then now I'm just reloading it with some dishes that were already rinsed out, and then I've got to empty the sink and get those all washed up. And then I'm gonna be moving on to the stove here in a few minutes to give that a good deep clean. It was so nasty. So definitely stick around for that. It will give you some major cleaning motivation. I really have tried to center my channel around homemaking, and I feel like one of the biggest parts of that is multitasking. As you can see, I was cooking dinner while I was doing the dishes, and so I had to just run over and grab those out of the oven. But I feel like that's the biggest thing as a woman and as a homemaker is I just constantly multitask. So the dishes just felt so good to have them done and out of the way. And this is a little look into our evening. So every single night, Justin and I kind of tag team the house and get it all picked up and put away, especially on the nights where I have a lot of cooking that I had to do, which results in a lot of dishes. And he always, without fail, will jump in and help me. I don't even have to ask. I just appreciate that so much. You guys will have to let me know, do you enjoy seeing him in the videos, or should I just film whenever he's not around?
It's like running through an open door. It's like finding what you're looking for.
I picked up this new cleaner not too long ago. It is by Lysol. It is the kitchen antibacterial cleaner. If you want it to be anti-bac, you definitely need to let it sit for about 10 minutes or so to soak in and kill all of the germs, but you don't have to do that. You can just use it as a cleaner, which is what I'm going to be doing today. I just wanted to get all of the food off of my stove. So I don't clean my stove every time I cook, which is one of the things that Justin wishes I would do, but you know what? Life is too short. So I give it a deep clean every couple of weeks or after I've had a big cooking day. So it was in desperate need. As you can see, there was noodles that had hardened on the stove and just lots of food stuck on. So I'm gonna give this a good wipe, and after is definitely worth watching because it came super clean.
We got a beautiful story. Every moment on and on. We got a beautiful story. And we've only just begun. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to
I feel like I've heard people mention before that they put their grates in the dishwasher. I would love to know below if you've ever tried this and if it works for you or if it wears them out over time. I want to get them a little bit cleaner. I didn't have time this day, so I didn't actually put them in the sink and scrub them down. But if I could pop them in the dishwasher, I feel like that would just save me so much time. So let's move into my bedroom. I keep this bag of watch bands beside my bed. If you have an Apple Watch, then you know it's fun collecting the different bands because the sizes never change. So this is years and years worth of collecting from me and from Justin. I figured it was time to get an organizer for it. That way I could just see at a glance what I had. Now, these 3 new bands that I got, I scored, you guys. I found these at Walmart on clearance for $13 each, which, if you know, Apple bands typically run about $50. So that was a huge savings. We picked up 3 different ones that we knew we would use. And I just am going to pop them all into this organizer. If I can remember, I will link it below. It was from Amazon. It's solid wood. It was around $30 if I remember correctly, but I will have that linked in the description box below.
no fear. Yeah. King. Yeah. No fear, only fight. I'm fearless. It's only right. My head's up.
All of my bands did not end up fitting in this one organizer, and I have since bought a second one, which I need to get another one before they quit making them because they are stackable, which is super awesome. So it does come with this little clear cover, but you just take the cover off and then they stack in the grooves on the sides. And I want to get a third one before they quit selling it so they all match. So now I'm just trying to figure out where I want them in the closet. I ended up putting it on top of my side, but I've since moved that. I have it on Justin's side now. I moved all of his colognes up top, on top of his dresser, and it's just super nice and aesthetically pleasing. Whenever you walk into the closet, you see the wood. I just love the natural wood look. So I'm gonna go back into my dresser now and organize that because it needed it. As you can see, we recently picked up these 3-in-1 chargers. They charge your phone, your watch, and your AirPods all in one. So all of these cords in my drawer are from that. We took all the cords out that we no longer needed since we only have to have one cord now, which makes me so happy. So I'm gonna take and put those in our office, and then I just took out all of the extra crap in there that I no longer need and gave it a good vacuum. This drawer is lined with felt, and so all of the dust and hair sticks to it really badly, even though I don't even open it up every day. Somehow it just floats in there and sticks to it. So I wanted to give that a good wipe down, and then I had 2 bottles of melatonin. I know I'm getting old. I have to have assistants to go to sleep, but it is what it is. So I combined those 2 bottles to make it just one, and then just kept anything in there that I actually reach for on the daily. Otherwise, it is out of there. I always try to bring you guys lots of cleaning motivation, but even more than that, I really enjoy decluttering and organizing. So if you guys enjoy that as well, I would love to hear from you in the comments. And if you aren't already subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, click the bell next to it, and select all. That way YouTube will notify you every time I post a video. And if you're enjoying today's video, please give it a thumbs up. That lets me know what type of videos that I should make in the future.
I'm fearless, you know. I'm courageous, I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm unbreakable. I am.
I'm sure you guys can see through my mirror right there that I have a cleaning video going as well. I need cleaning motivation just like you guys do. So I actually popped on Lauren Yarborough's videos. I have recently discovered her through a mutual friend, and I seriously love her content. We actually have a collab coming up really soon, which I'm excited to share that with you guys. So stay tuned for that. But let me know in the comments below, who is your go-to gal for cleaning motivation? Because I'm always looking for new channels to watch because I always need the motivation.
Waste all our energy, we're up all night. Isn't it obvious we're losing sight?
Let me know in the comments below one thing that is on your to-do list. I would love to be your friend and hold you accountable to that. I know we can all use more friends. I feel like that's one thing I struggle with the most as an adult, is actually finding new good girlfriends. So be sure to follow me over on Instagram. I love chatting with you guys over there, and we can totally be friends because I am open. I'm open. I need more good girlfriends in my life.
Think better of each other in the war. Call every man your brother when we force. When we are equal, we'll reach every shore. Give every child hope for tomorrow's world.
Glow, waking up, city lights in the dark, shine up on me. Give me up with your love. Flow, untitled, sad and wild, come and show me.
No sense in arguing who's wrong.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christin if you're new here. Today's video is a 1-hour power hour. So I'm gonna be setting a timer. I'm gonna be seeing how much I can get done within the hour. So hopefully this can bring you some cleaning motivation, and you can set a timer and do a power hour right along with me. So I have a list of some things that I wanna get done around the house. We will be working in the kitchen and in my bedroom today to just get some stuff knocked off of this to-do list. I have my own honey-do list for myself, but I am pretty confident that I can get this done within 1 hour, but if not, hopefully I'll have motivated myself to keep going. but maybe I won't. I'll keep it real with you guys, I promise. So maybe after the hour, I'll just be ready to go sit on the couch and enjoy the rest of my day, which is fine too. Let's see what all we can get done within today's power hour. So let's get right into the video. So these next few clips, I'm showing you everything that I'll be getting done in today's video, just to kind of let you know what you're in for. As you just saw, I did make myself a to-do list. That way I could check everything off as I went. I tried to keep it reasonable for myself. That way I didn't feel too overwhelmed, which is one good benefit of doing a power hour. That way you don't go in thinking I have to clean all day or for hours on end. You can just knock off a few of those things in your house that are top priority, and you can get them done within an hour. I'm super excited for today's video. It's a collab with my friend Lauren here on YouTube. I recently found her channel and have just really been loving her content. She's a super sweetheart, and I know that you guys will love her too. So if you're looking for new channels to watch, definitely click the link in my description box. I will link her latest video as well as her channel and Instagram. And whenever you go over to her video, be sure and let her know that I sent you guys. She just bought a new home and she's going to be doing lots of room transformations. She does cleaning and lifestyle videos. So once you're done watching my video, be sure and go over and tell her hello. All right, so let's jump right into this power hour today. The start time is 3:20, so I'm giving myself 1 hour to see what all I can get accomplished. So I'm gonna be starting in the kitchen here. I have some dishes that I need to knock out really quick. They weren't on my list, but I feel like I needed to get them done before I could concentrate on any other area in my home. I picked up some Dawn Power Wash. I've been seeing quite a few people use it recently and it just looked super handy. So I wanted to try it for myself, and my thought behind it is actually just to use it on dishes that need to be soaked and that just have a little bit extra stuck on food or grime. And then I'll use my regular Dawn soap to wash the rest of my dishes. I will say that the handle is a little bit hard to squeeze, so it's not realistic to use it for every single dish in my opinion. And while it is super sudsy, it actually doesn't feel as strong as normal Dawn. So just keeping it real with you guys and letting you know my thoughts and opinions. So take that for what you will. I did like it, and I do think that it works to get stuff off that is stuck on. If you're new here from Lauren's channel, hi, welcome. I am so happy to have you. I hope that you will enjoy today's video and click that subscribe button and join the family over here on YouTube. I will also link my Instagram below. I would love to have you over there as well. My name is Christin. I am married. I am a new cat mom. I have 2 fur babies and I just love sharing them with you guys. You will get to see them a little bit later on in today's video. They always follow me around the house while I'm cleaning, so it's not hard to include them in the video because they're usually right there.
What you're looking for.
I would love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know how often you clean the inside of your sink. So I try to do it very often because I know that it just holds bacteria in there. But I wanted to show you something to clean your garbage disposal with. So sometimes mine can get a little smell to it. They sell these lemon drop balls that you put down in your garbage disposal, run some water, and just let it run, and then you'll start to smell the lemon fresh scent. And I just really like using those whenever my garbage disposal starts to get a little bit of a smell to it, and after I just clean my sink, because it makes the whole area just feel so fresh and clean.
Maybe we can make
The next thing on my to-do list was to change the sheets. So I'm just moving into my bedroom now, taking my old sheets off and remaking my bed. So I've said this before, but if you're new here, I just want to repeat myself because I'm not a fan of the way my bed is made right now, but I just haven't found a new duvet cover that I'm happy with. So excuse the end product. It's not picture perfect, so to speak. But I need to start actually putting in an effort because I haven't tried too hard. But here's my little kitties. He was hiding under the entertainment center while I was making my bed, and you can see them both just running around and playing. I truly love these little cats. I never thought I would be a cat person. I'm not gonna lie. This is the first time I've ever had a cat inside my house, but no regrets so far. I'm feeling a little extra chatty today. I hope you guys don't mind. But the reason that I'm not moving the blanket off of the bench here is because the cats get in and out of the bed at night, and they were really starting to mess up my bench. It has a cloth top, so I have to figure out something to do about that.
Now cry. Oh, you are the queen of casual and you know it.
I'm gonna move to the other side of my master bedroom now and dust off this entertainment center. So I'm just using a dry rag to dust off the speakers and the TV screen first before I put any spray on it to dust the wood.
Swimming in your love as deep as the ocean. You're luxurious, straight down to the bone. You don't need nothing but a t-shirt. So put your dress right back in reverse. Italian folks should do a feature of you right now. Baby, looking at me with the lights down in my t-shirt. You don't need nothing but a t-shirt now. You don't need nothing but a t-shirt now. You don't need nothing but a t-shirt. You don't need nothing.
So it's already almost been a whole hour, but I'm gonna move into the kitchen and get my refrigerator cleaned out. It was a complete disaster. It was so messy and dirty, and it just needed wiped out. I don't understand how a refrigerator can get so messy, but here we are. So I'm gonna go shelf by shelf, and I'm gonna wipe down the shelf, and then as I'm putting things back in, I'm gonna try to put them in a little bit neater and take out anything that is expired or old and go ahead and leave that out. I've really gotten out of the habit, but I try and clean my refrigerator out every week whenever I go grocery shopping. And now that I'm saying that out loud, I'm realizing that that's probably why I've gotten out of the habit. I used to make kind of like one big grocery trip, and honestly, I can go once or twice a day now. And so maybe I should start trying to go once a week. That way I can actually clean my refrigerator out. But it is super helpful if you can do it at least once a week to just get all of the old leftovers and food out of there, and you always end up having more room than you think you actually do.
You know you're a star, just look yourself in the eyes. Yeah, what a shot that you don't leave.
So I have a fun question. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Would you rather clean out your refrigerator or go grocery shopping? I think my preference would be go grocery shopping. So I actually enjoy grocery shopping. I know that can be kind of like it can go either way. Some people enjoy it, some people hate it, but I actually have always enjoyed grocery shopping.
Let's get going. Let's get going.
We just hit the whole hour of our power hour, but I'm gonna push past because I only have one or two things left on my to-do list. I'm gonna be using this carpet cleaner to get a stain off of the back of my chair. It's the Folex brand, and I got it at Lowe's. I would check Lowe's or Home Depot. Amazon is quite a bit more expensive for this product for whatever reason, so definitely go to Lowe's or Home Depot. But you just spray it onto your carpet or any kind of a cloth surface. You kind of massage it in, and then you use a dry rag to wipe it clean, and it is seriously that easy. It comes clean. It doesn't harm any of your furniture or your carpet. I just really love this product.
Let's get going. Let's get going.
So we've come full circle. We're back in the kitchen. I saved this chore for last because it was least important in my mind. I had just cleaned the stove, but it somehow needs it again. I am the messiest cook. I don't know how. I try really hard not to be, but it just happens. And so it needed a whole wipe down again. I'm going to be using the Windex multi-surface disinfectant spray. So just spray that all around, and then I wet my sponge and scrubbed off everything that was stuck on. And then I got a clean wet rag and just wiped off the cleaner and all of the gunk. I know it's easy to forget if I don't mention it, so I just wanted to invite you guys to like today's video if you enjoyed it. That way I know what you like, and also it just really helps YouTube to push out the video. It tells them that people are enjoying it. And of course, if you haven't already, hit that red subscribe button, hit the bell next to it to be notified every time that I post a video. I make homemaking, lifestyle, and cleaning motivation videos here on my channel. I've created a few playlist in each category. That way it's super easy to watch the type of videos that you enjoy. So if you haven't already, definitely check that out. And I really hope that you guys are enjoying today's video.
When my head is full of questions and the sky is full of rain, when I'm worrying about what I can't change, I take a look at my reflection and try to make a funny face, and for a second all my sorrows melt away. As if we just smile, we can forget all of our troubles for a while. We can just live inside this moment, you and I, get through the darkness knowing we'll find the light. If we just smile, if we just smile, yeah, if we just smile. Sense in arguing who's wrong or right. Waste all our energy, we're up all night.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Kristen, and today's video is a full week of laundry. So I'm going to take you through my weekly laundry routine and hopefully bring you some good laundry motivation to help you and maybe give you some tips and hacks throughout the video to make your laundry routine just a little bit easier. So before I can get started on this week's laundry, I needed to go ahead and clean out the laundry room. So I kind of have a bad habit of leaving laundry in the laundry room as long as it's clean and like hanging up to dry. I don't leave anything in the washer to go bad, or at least I try not to. So that was my first order of business, which is what I've been doing in the first portion of this video, is just taking everything out of the laundry room. That way I kind of have a fresh slate and can start on this week's laundry. So I gathered all of my empty coat hangers while I was in the closet, and I had already thrown a load into the washer. So now I'm just taking that out and hanging it up to dry. So I love this hanging rack, and I feel like this is the first laundry hack that I want to share with you guys. I used to just hang all of my clothes to dry like on a rod, or back in the day I would hang it over a door jamb, anywhere I could find that would fit a bunch of wet laundry. But this laundry rack has really changed the game for me, and it helps to just kind of keep everything in one spot, and you can just use more space in a smaller space, if that makes sense. So I highly recommend looking into one of those.
Heard you slam the door and walk down the street. Can't believe you took it so far this time. I'm about to lose my mind. My heart beats bloody on the floor like a crime scene. Can't breathe. I thought it was a normal fight.
I wanted to share one of my friends with you guys in today's video. She is also going to be doing a full laundry routine video, so make sure and go over to her channel. But I want to tell you just a couple of things about her. So her name is Hope. Her channel is At Home with Hope. She lives in Utah. She has 4 little kids and she just gets it all done, you guys. She definitely knows how to get in there and get the laundry done. She shows you how to get stains out of clothes from her kids, and she does lots of cleaning motivation. So I know that you guys would really love her channel. Be sure to go over there, tell her that I sent you guys, and show her some love on her laundry video.
This way, you gave up on me so easily. Tell me that you didn't mean it. Tell me that you never leave it. Tell me even if it's a lie.
I believe I've shared these containers before, but I picked them up off of Amazon. I got the either 1 gallon or half gallon. I'll have to look and link them below for you guys. But I really like having them right there on the counter, easily accessible. Those are the things that I use the most. And then now I'm going to be moving over to my sink in the laundry room. So I have this Bissell Crosswave, which I'll get into a little bit more later on in the video and give you guys my honest thoughts. But I had all of the parts laying out to dry, so I needed to put that all back together.
Tell me that you didn't mean it. Tell me that you never leave it. Tell me that you fight for me. Tell me that you die for me, even if you think it's a lie. Can I get a grip when my world is slipping, holding on to you? How can I get a grip when my world is slipping, holding on to you? Now my heart is ripping. You were left to run when you got me tripping. Thought you were the one.
I've never had a sink in my laundry room before, but can I just tell you guys what a game changer it is? I don't have to worry about using the kitchen sink, and it's just super deep and very convenient. So if you ever have the opportunity to put a sink in your laundry room, I definitely say go for it. I use this sink to clean the cat stuff. I clean laundry, wash our hands after working outside. So it just gets really grimy. I try to wash it out with Dawn pretty often just to kind of get everything out of it. Not to mention, dust just piles up on this counter from all of the laundry. I guess it's lint and dust. But I'm going to go ahead and give all of this a good wipe down and get all of the lint and dust taken care of.
Speaking my language, parlez-vous? Yeah, it's the French way, kissing you. Rome wasn't built in a day, put in the time that it takes. You gotta trust.
If you're new here from Hope's channel, welcome. My name is Christin, and I'm so happy to have you on this channel. I do cleaning motivation, homemaking, and lifestyle videos. So I would love if you click that subscribe button and join the YouTube family. Also, I would love to have you over on my Instagram. I share all kinds of behind the scenes and just fun daily things over there. I also share my 2 little kitty cats on Instagram a lot. You guys really seem to love them. So if you would like to, definitely go over to my Instagram. I will have it linked in the description box and also here on the screen.
Wear yourself out with your cute little game like, ooh, come and find me when you're ready to play like, ooh, talk to me like a queen, singing my praise like, ooh, you gotta chase. Speaking my language.
I've been caught up in the TikTok cleaning world, and I've seen people clean out their washing machine and dishwasher filters. So I have a spring cleaning video coming really soon, and I'm going to be deep cleaning a lot of things in my home, including my washing machine and dishwasher filters if I can find them and get to them. Some of them are really hard to get to, but I'm going to at least make an effort. Let me know in the comments if you guys clean out your filters, if they're hard to get to, if you have any tips and tricks on how to get to them. I would love to know and hear from you guys. So I want to just explain that towel on my dryer really quick. I didn't used to keep it there, and I would keep my laundry basket on top of the dryer, and it scuffed my dryer up really, really badly. So I had to start keeping a towel underneath my laundry basket. So I use it to pick up loads of laundry from time to time, as you just seen. But really, it is a practical use, and I try to just find one that blend in with my dryer. So I used a black towel. That way, it doesn't get any more scratches on it.
Speaking my language, parlez-vous? Yeah, it's the French way, kissing you. Rome wasn't built in a day, put in the time that it takes. You gotta choose. Speaking my language, parlez-vous? Yeah, it's the French way, kissing you. Rome wasn't built in a day, put in the time that it takes. You gotta choose. Ooh na na, 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 excusez-moi. Ooh na na, 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 excusez-moi. See you there moving, I can't resist you when I hear you singing that ooh na na. Chase me, you got chase me all over town. Are you hearing that sound? Excusez-moi. Speaking my language, parlez-vous? Yeah, it's the French way, kissing you. Rome wasn't built in a day, put in the
When I'm washing anything thick and fluffy like blankets or my robe or even bedding, I always select the bedding option on my washer, so I use it for more than just my sheets. That way the machine fills up more with water and knows that it's full even though the material is lightweight. So that's something to keep in mind. I sometimes wish that I could go back to an old style washer. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I feel like these newer washers just don't get your clothes as clean as the old washers. But the agitators ruin my clothes, and so for that reason alone, I won't go back. But anyways, I wanted to show you this drawer that's in the built-ins right there. That's where we keep all of Justin's work clothes, so it's really super convenient. And now I'm going to move on to folding some of this laundry. So I wanted to show you how I fold these white rags for the kitchen. I got these at Sam's. They are the best towels ever. They dry really well. They're really, really large. And I just feel like the all white looks really nice in my kitchen. So I have stained a couple of them and I just moved them into the laundry room for like cleaning rags. But for the most part, they do stay white pretty well. And I don't use bleach in the house for the most part, so I'm sure you could bleach them and they would come clean, but I just don't see that necessary right now because the pack came with so many. I don't even have them all in that drawer. That's how many they came with. So these are my hair wraps that I use every time that I wash my hair, and I'm just going to fold those and get those put away. If you have space for this in your laundry room, I highly recommend getting a little mini trash can. I use it to keep my lint in and any other little pieces of trash that I have from the laundry room. Highly recommend. You can find them for less than $10 pretty much anywhere, so I would suggest grabbing one if you can. Can we just talk about the feeling of getting down to the bottom of the floor of the laundry room? I used to never have a problem keeping up on my laundry, but I've just been really busy lately trying to work and get out YouTube videos, and I feel like laundry has been put on the back burner for me, and I feel like I always have clothes on the floor in my laundry room. So every time that I get it all completely picked up and washed, I just feel amazing, you guys. Let me know if I'm the only one. Hey guys, it's been a couple of days since I worked on the laundry last, and I need to put up these clothes back here that have been drying, and then I've just got more laundry. We changed the sheets. There is a blanket right here that I want to wash, and I need to go into my closet, you guys. It is a disaster. I've been trying to wait to fold my clothes until I could film it, and I've just been really busy. And so the closet's gotten really out of hand, which I'll take you in there and show you here in just a minute. But I want to get the laundry room back in working order, and then we'll go into my closet and fold some clothes. Also, I changed my mind. We're gonna go into my closet first, and then we're gonna tackle this, because you will see that I will not be able to put any of this stuff away with the way my closet is right now. So that's gonna be the first order of business. Let's go into my closet. Are you ready for this? I don't know that I am. Oh my gosh, you guys, what happened? It looks like a bomb went off. There's just hangers sticking out everywhere. There's clothes up here that needs to be put away. So to kind of give you an overview of what's going on, this basket is my clean laundry from the several loads I did the other day. Dirty clothes, clean clothes, and then just a mess of shoes because I couldn't get back there to put my shoes away. So I'm going to tackle this. It shouldn't take me very long, but let's do it together. So the first thing I'm going to do is bring the basket full of clean laundry out onto my bed, and then I'm going to put all of this dirty laundry in the hamper where it belongs, since I've been lazy and not moving the clean basket of laundry to put the dirty clothes away. That's the problem. It starts with one thing and then it builds up. And then I'm going to pair up all of my loose shoes and get those put away, and then I'm going to go into my bedroom and fold up all of that laundry.
No fear. King. No fear.
So already it is a million times better in here. It just took me a couple of seconds. Before I'm done, I want to vacuum the carpet. I don't know if you guys can see, but there is just stuff all over it.
With perseverance, hold on and stand tall. Never back down with my back against the wall. I'm an overcomer, I overcame it, y'all. I conquered every mountain, I've been through it all. Yeah, I've been through it all.
If you've been wondering why I haven't been folding laundry, it's because I typically will just kind of let it pile up for a few loads before I get to it. I hang to dry so much of my clothes that it takes several loads to get a full laundry basket. However, I used to not have a laundry basket to keep me from doing this, because I like it better whenever I'm forced to fold every little load as soon as it's done, no matter how big or small it is. It also helps to keep the socks from not piling up, but life just got busy and I figured it was time to go ahead and get a laundry basket, and who cares if it piles up a little bit as long as you get to it, right? So if you're someone that struggles with keeping up on your clean laundry, maybe try getting rid of your laundry basket for a little while and see if that helps you. Whenever I did that, I would throw my clean laundry on my bed. That way I had to do it before I went to sleep that night. And if you do it load by load, it's not overwhelming. I am about to talk myself into going back to it right now. So try it out and let me know what you think.
I'm fearless. Nothing can ever hold me back. Nothing. I am unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I'm fearless. I am fearless. Yeah, you know. I am courageous. I am strong. I'm strong. I am I am fearless. Yeah, I'm fearless. I am fearless. You know, I am fearless. You know, I am fearless. I'm fearless. Yeah, I'm fearless. I'm fearless. Nothing can ever hold me back. Nothing. I am unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I'm fearless. Yeah. I'm fearless. You know. I'm courageous. Yeah. I'm strong.
If you want to see how I organized all of our dressers and our closet in general, I will link that playlist right here, and I have a few playlists linked in the description box as well. If you enjoy cleaning motivation, you can click on that and watch all of the videos that I've put out on cleaning motivation or closet purge. And then I have a marathon video that gives you a whole hour of cleaning motivation, so you can just pop it up while you clean and not have to think about changing the video. So I have all of that linked in my description box, and I would love if you checked that out.
I didn't think that I'd be riding a bike so soon. But honestly, I never thought someone could care like you do. I met you in the fall, now we're sweet like the summer.
So I put away everything that belongs in our room, and then I'm using the laundry basket to carry everything that goes in another room back into the house. And a little bit of honesty here, I didn't end up putting that stuff away until a few days later, but at least it was folded and we could find it if we needed to. So I'm just gonna put these last few pieces of clothes away.
I know that we don't even know, but I know all the places you've been dying to go. Just tell me that you don't wanna be on your own. I can feel you getting closer. I don't wanna think it over. I wanna get lost in the city with you. Lost in the city with you. The night and us together make a hell of a leap. I wanna get lost in the city, lost in the city with you.
I didn't think that I'd be falling for you so soon. But honestly, I never thought someone could care like you do. I met you in the fall, we were back in Colorado, kissing right into the new year. I like the way we got here. Think I fell in love when you said I'll make you better. You made me better. Oh,
I wanna get lost in the city with you. I don't really care if it's too soon. The night and us together make a hell of a leap. I can feel you getting closer. I don't wanna think it over. I know that we don't even know, but I know all the places you've been dying to go. Just tell me that you don't wanna be on your own. I can feel you getting closer. I don't wanna think it over. Lost in the city with you. I wanna get lost in the city with you. The night and us together make a hell of a leap. I wanna get lost in the city, lost in the city, lost in the city with you. I wanna get lost in the city with you. The night and us together make a hell of a leap. I wanna get lost in the city,
Now that the closet is all picked up and clean, I'm moving back into the laundry room, and I'm going to be putting away all of the clean and dry clothes from the laundry room. Also, I'm going to clean out Justin's gym bag right there and get that put away so I have a clean surface.
Find a little spot in the shade, pink lemonade, pink lemonade. Everything is going my way, pink lemonade, pink lemonade.
I take a sip and I'm in heaven. The dopamine is dripping on my brain. Imagination's at 11. Reality is gonna fade away. I might go to Monte Carlo. I might spend $1 million floating down the Riviera. Now I'm Elon Musk. Find a little little spot in the shade. Pink lemonade, pink lemonade. Everything is going my way. Pink lemonade, pink lemonade. Rolling in my black Bugatti. Everything is A-okay. Find a little spot in the shade. Sipping, sipping, sipping. The world is crumbling around me. I hardly notice it at all. Maybe I'll chill and make a grilled cheese and go and walk around the mall. It's when I'm sipping on the magical juice. I'm Willy Wonka and I'm swimming through the
One of the most important laundry hacks I feel like I can give you in today's video is your laundry soap cup. So just toss that right into the washer. It's made to be washed with your laundry, and it will clean it off and keep any nasty residue from building up on your countertops.
Rolling in my black Bugatti. Everything is A-okay. Find a little spot in the shade. Sipping, sipping, sipping.
This is the last laundry basket full of clothes for the week, I believe. But while I'm in the laundry room again, I just wanted to talk about the Bissell Crosswave. So whenever I very first got it, I shared it over on my Instagram, raving about it. My sheets ended up not drying. They like clumped up in a ball, so I'm having to shake them out here. But I raved about the Bissell Crosswave. I loved it. The dirt that it picked up, you could just tell like it just picked up a lot of dirt off of the floor, which is always a plus, right? That's what you want to look for. But since using it the first couple of times, we have noticed a few things that honestly are making us consider either selling or returning the Bissell Crosswave. So one thing is it tends to leave drops of dirty water as you're moving along, or if you bump up against a wall or a cabinet or anything like that. So it also doesn't clean right up to the edges of the wall. It leaves about a ½ inch worth of floor that it does not clean, which to me is a pretty big issue. And then probably the biggest problem of all is just how difficult it is to take down and clean. So you have to take the machine apart 100%, like take it all the way down every single time you clean it, no matter how big or small the job is. And then you do a self-cleaning cycle on it. And then after you do that, you have to clean the base that it sits on because it has a bunch of water and dirt on it. It's pretty nasty. I didn't clean it out once because I thought I would be using it the next day, and I didn't, and it ended up souring and just smelling really badly. So it is a big commitment. It's a lot of work. It really is only beneficial if you have a lot of floors to clean. I would never use it for a bunch of smaller jobs. So I'm sorry to those of you that I told on Instagram that it was good. I've just completely changed my mind and I no longer recommend it. And like I said, I will most likely be getting rid of it because it was not a cheap investment.
If we stick together, we'll be fine. 'Cause if we just smile, we can forget all of our troubles for a while. We can just live in.
I hope you guys don't mind me keeping it honest over here. I love recommending products that I genuinely love, but I'm also going to be honest and tell you if I don't like something. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this full week of laundry motivation. Leave a comment below and let me know if I should do this again or incorporate just more laundry in general in my cleaning videos. And I hope to see you guys on the next video. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be having a big spring cleaning series coming up really soon. I have a list of things that I need to get done around the house. So I hope you guys are ready for some good spring cleaning motivation. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss future videos.
Arguing who's wrong or right. Waste all our energy, we're up all night.
Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Kristen, and today's video is a super productive homemaking video. So there is a lot going on in today's video. I'm gonna be cooking, meal prepping, doing some laundry, and deep cleaning. So if this is the type of video you enjoy, be sure to give the video a thumbs up so I know, and click that red subscribe button if you haven't already. But let's get right into today's video. So I started by throwing a load of laundry in before I got started on the rest of the cleaning. But I wanted to move into the kitchen and meal prep my lunches for the next few days. So a new goal of mine is to try to have a salad more often. I used to have this salad several days a month, but I kind of fell off the bandwagon. I really enjoy it. It's way more toppings than it is lettuce. And they're all fairly healthy. So if you are looking for a new salad option and you just get bored with the traditional salad, maybe this would give you an idea. The beans I use as my protein. I don't actually add any meat to it because I like to have my salad meat warmed up and it's just too much of a pain to prep ahead of time. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw all of the ingredients in my Tupperware. Normally I would have used a big bowl, but since doing this, I've kind of realized that I'm gonna do it this way from now on. As you guys know, this is all fresh food, and so it can tend to go bad a little quicker. And by separating them out into categories like this, if something goes bad quicker than the rest of the food, you can just take that out and it hasn't spoiled the rest of your salad. So that's kind of an idea for you guys. If you're looking for some meal prep options, definitely try the salad out. It is amazing. I want to take a second and introduce myself. If you're new here, my name is Christin. I live in Louisiana, and I just try to bring you guys all of the homemaking motivation, lots and lots of cleaning motivation and recipes. I'm trying to include more of those in my videos. You guys seem to really enjoy them. Now, I am not a fancy cook by no means. I don't really enjoy cooking, but obviously if you want to eat, you have to cook. So I clearly cook often, not every day. But whenever I share recipes in my videos, they're going to be very simple, very easy, and quick recipes. So if you guys want me to start including even more of them, let me know in the comments, or if you feel like they're just too simple and obvious, it's fine to let me know that too. I like hearing your feedback so I know what you guys want to see. So now that my lunches are done, I'm gonna go ahead and start on Justin's lunches. So I mentioned a couple videos ago that we have a wood pellet grill. It's half wood pellet, half gas, and it's really super easy to use. So whenever I'm cooking his meat for his lunches, a lot of times I'll just throw them on the grill because I can kind of put it on there and forget about it for a little while. And it obviously makes it taste really good because I use the mesquite pellets. So this pork tenderloin is from Sam's. It comes seasoned and wrapped in bacon already. And I am just going to butterfly it to cook it a little bit faster because it was later on in the day and it's so thick that it can take a little bit longer to cook. So if you need to get your meat cooked faster, definitely butterfly it because it goes a lot quicker. But first, I'm going to clean the grill off. I have this grill brush. I got it at Walmart, and you just put water in it and use it on a hot grill, and it creates steam and cleans the grill really easily. So if you need a new grill brush, definitely check that out. So the laundry was done and ready to be switched over. So I'm just gonna go ahead and switch this over. And if you need more laundry motivation, I'm gonna link my latest video right here. I did a whole laundry routine video where I filmed a whole week's worth of laundry, and it was super motivating and you guys seem to really enjoy it. So if you need extra laundry motivation, go check that video out.
What you been doing? What you gonna say? How you gonna feel at the end of the day? Do you ever wonder if it ever
instead of putting off folding these clothes because I know I'm going to have a load coming out of the dryer, I'm going to go ahead and knock it out really quickly. I have debated moving Justin's work clothes to this end of the house. If you don't know, our master bedroom is on the opposite end of the house as the laundry room. So he goes through these more often than any other clothes in the house, obviously, because he wears the same thing every day. And so we have a few drawers in our mudroom, and I've really just been debating like keeping his work clothes in the mudroom because it's right around the corner from the laundry room. Maybe a little unconventional, but I just feel like it would be a lot more efficient. So I'm about to move into doing some deep cleaning. I'm going to be sweeping and mopping the kitchen floor and deep cleaning the bathroom. If you haven't already got up and got something done off of your to-do list, put me up on your TV and keep cleaning right along with me. All right, so I'm gonna put Justin's work clothes away now, and I just wanted to briefly mention these containers. They all came from the Dollar Tree, so super reasonable. I'm sure all three of these were $1 combined. Even if you don't fold your clothes, I feel like having little containers in your drawer helps to keep the drawer maintained and from becoming such a mess. Even if you don't fold them, it just kind of keeps everything more categorized. So let's talk about priorities for a second. So as much as I love organized and clean and folded and perfectly beautiful dresser drawers all the time, lately I have just had other priorities, if I'm being honest, and that is totally fine. I've kind of kept everything at least in its spot and in its correct drawer. Now I was ready to get it back organized, so that's what I'm doing here. But it's not always necessary to have everything 100% all the time, so try not to be too hard on yourself.
You and I get through the darkness, knowing we'll find the light. If we just smile, if we just smile.
All right, so we're back in the kitchen. I'm gonna cook the sides for Justin's lunch. And even though these are super simple, I just wanted to show you what I was making to give you an idea. So I gave him baked beans, mashed potatoes, and broccoli. And it was instant mashed potatoes, cook the broccoli in the microwave, no big deal. He loves them, and honestly, this is what he asks for the most often. My coffee bar needed a refresh. It was honestly very disgusting. The coffee tends to kind of make a mess whenever I'm putting it in the coffee pot, and so there was black coffee everywhere, so I just needed to give all of the appliances a wipe down the counter, the walls. It needed a good deep clean. When is the last time you've cleaned your coffee area? Because if it hasn't been recently, I bet it needs it. Let me know in the comments how often you wipe down your coffee area.
If we just smile when the sky is falling, smile when the love comes calling, we can take tomorrow on with style. If we just smile, we can forget all of our troubles for a while. Yeah, we can just live inside this moment. You and I get through the darkness, knowing we'll find the light. If we just smile, if we just
This pork tenderloin came out so tender. You'll see here in a second when I tried to pick it up, it just fell completely apart. It cooked it so quick and delicious. Do you guys meal prep? I would love to know down in the comments. Clearly, I don't always meal prep the healthiest, but I do meal prep simply for the time-saving aspect. I can cook a couple of meals, one day, and we can eat on that for the next 3 or 4 days. I do that almost every time I cook. That way I don't have to cook every single day. So let me know in the comments if you meal prep and if you have any good suggestions on what reheats well.
Cause every time we touch in slow motion. We ain't got to rush, got nowhere to go. Swimming in your love as deep as the ocean. You're luxurious, straight down don't need nothing but a t-shirt. So put your dress right back in reverse. Italian folks should do a feature of you right now. Baby, looking at me with the lights down in my t-shirt. You don't need nothing but a t-shirt now. You don't need nothing but a t-shirt now.
I picked up this candy at the Dollar Tree. For whatever reason, that's the only place I can ever find this combination of flavor, and they only come out with it on Valentine's Day. So I picked up a few bags and kept them in my little kitchen jar here on the counter. What is your favorite holiday candy? Do they put it out at Valentine's or Christmas? Let me know in the comments.
In slow motion, we ain't got to rush, got nowhere to go. Swim.
All right, so we're moving on to some deep cleaning. Come join me, clean with me as I clean my guest bathroom. It definitely needed it. It has been a little neglected. I feel like I say that in every video, but I tend to clean just kind of a room at a time. As you guys can see, I never have my whole house cleaned at once. So this bathroom was kind of put on the back burner, but I've been using it more often, and so I just needed to give it a good wipe down.
You don't need nothing but a t-shirt now.
I know you guys like for me to mention the products I'm using, so to wipe down the bathroom sink, I use the Windex multi-purpose disinfectant spray. I really like this product. And then while I was in the bathroom deep cleaning, I went ahead and wiped down the cabinets. I wanted to show you this toilet cleaner that I got for a specific reason. I do not clean with bleach. I know some of y'all think that's probably gross, but I just don't like it, and I feel like there's other products that get the house clean without using bleach. However, we have really hard water. Excuse all the mildew that was growing on the toilet seat. I promise that was mildew. But I needed to get my toilet bowl clean. It was staining around the edge of the water and nothing was working. So I bought this bleach toilet cleaner from Walmart, and I let it sit while I finished cleaning everything after I even wiped it out. And I'm happy to report that the toilet ring is gone. So if you are struggling with that as well, try some bleach. You might be surprised. Also, if you guys missed the ending of my last video, I gave you a review and my honest thoughts on the Bissell Crosswave. Spoiler alert, I don't love it. So I'm going back to my Old Faithful mop that I got at Target. Love this mop, nothing wrong with it at all. If you have a Bissell Crosswave, I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. And if you want to know mine, go check out my latest video. I will link it right here.
I would do anything for you. Build a castle up around you if I could figure out how to. And I would fight anyone for you. If you got a bone to pick with King Kong, I would tell him bring it on. Tell me what you want, tell me what you need. I'll give it all I got, give you everything. Tell me what to say, tell me how to be there for you. Tell me what you need. 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 What you need. I would buy anything for you. We can move into the White House. I just take a loan out. And I would go anywhere for you. Darling, if you're saying pretty please, I would say the 7 seas. Tell me what you want, tell me what you need. I'll give it all I got, give you everything. Tell me what to say, tell me how to be there for you. Tell me what you need.
takes to make it alright. I hope that you can see that I would do anything for you to make it through the night. Tell me.
I'm going to go ahead and knock out this last load of laundry. That way my laundry basket is empty before I go. If you haven't noticed, I do have a collapsible laundry basket and I love it. I wanted it for a while. I picked it up at Bed Bath & Beyond. I love that I can kind of fold it down and make it smaller whenever it's empty. It's not empty often, but when it is kind of convenient. So if you guys have been thinking about getting one, it is super cool and I would recommend it.
Tell me what you need. What you need. What you need.
If you don't already follow me over on Instagram, I would love to have you over there. I will link it in the description box. And thank you guys so much for watching today's video, especially if you watched all the way to the end. I really appreciate that and it really helps YouTube to push out my videos. I've been loving all of the interactions that I've had with you guys lately. YouTube has just become a passion of mine and I love putting out the content. So thank you guys so much for watching as always. I hope you've already hit that subscribe button, but if not, don't forget to click it before you go. Click the bell next to it to be notified every time I post a new video, and I will see you guys next week for a spring cleaning video. So get excited for that. Make your spring cleaning to-do list, and let's get some stuff done together next week. Bye, guys.
Sense in arguing who's wrong or right. Waste all our energy, we're up all night.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Christin and I'm so happy you're here. Today's video is the spring clean with me. It is packed full of spring cleaning motivation to get you motivated to tackle your deep clean to-do list. If you aren't already subscribed, go ahead and click that big red subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos. Alright, so I'm going to start here in my dining room. I'm going to get all of my Valentine's decor put away. I want to give my table a good clean. I want to polish it with some wax. It is real wood, so stay tuned for that if you're needing some inspiration on how to clean your real wood furniture. I'm going to be decluttering and organizing, and then I just dug into those forgotten places around my house. This video is packed full of deep cleaning motivation. So I'm super excited to get more into the cleaning here in just a few minutes, so be sure to stick around.
I see it in your eyes, it's written in the skies. The tides are gonna change, we're turning the page. There's peace for every mind, just seeking you.
All right, so now that the table is all cleaned off, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it down with some Dawn on a dish rag and just get all of the dirt off of the table. And then I'm gonna go back in with the SC Johnson paste wax for wood furniture. You can also use this on wood flooring. So our table is not sealed, so I just have to do this every few months to keep it, I guess, hydrated and looking good. It's just what I was told to do from the furniture store that I bought it at. So if you have any real wood furniture or flooring that is not sealed, this is definitely something to put on that to-do list to go ahead and knock out for your spring cleaning. Be sure to follow the instructions on the can of wax that you buy, but this told me to apply a generous layer over the entire table and then to wait until it had a haze over the wax, and then go back in with a clean dry cloth and buff it into the table. Now in the video it's gonna look like I put my table runner back on immediately, but I did let it sit because the buffing rag did not get it all up immediately, and I didn't want all of that to absorb into my table runner. So I would suggest letting it sit for a few minutes before you add your table runner back onto your table.
You know we do it right. We do it right.
And when you wake up, just know that we're always there. And when you call, we'll answer you and always get you through. Don't matter where you go, 'cause we're always there.
Today's video is a super exciting video. It is a spring cleaning playlist collab with the most amazing Amy Darley. If you don't know who she is, she's the queen of the cleaning YouTube world, and you definitely need to go check her out. But her and I and about 13 other amazing creators created a spring cleaning video today, and we created a playlist that makes it super easy for you guys to watch the videos. So maybe you are already doing some spring cleaning, or maybe you're just getting prepared to do it and trying to motivate yourself. Get yourself some pen and paper, make a to-do list. Let us help and give you some ideas, maybe some things that you wouldn't think about that you need to tackle. So check my description box. I will have the link to the playlist down there. Be sure to check out everybody's videos, show them some love, let them know that I sent you. It is just packed full of motivation, and I know you guys will really enjoy it.
And through the fire, through the change, we ain't afraid, gonna be here every day. We walk the miles, make the space, take the time, never late. We do it.
While I'm cleaning the rest of my house, I'm gonna go ahead and spray down my oven to let that sit. I always find if I let this easy off sit for a while that everything just comes off a lot easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this sprayed down, but I did want to introduce myself. If you are new to my channel from Amy's channel or anybody else in the playlist collab, welcome. I hope you subscribe and stick around. My name is Christin. This is Love Christin. I do all of the homemaking and cleaning motivation. I have two little kitties, Miko and Mojo. You just seen Miko there, and I'll show you guys Mojo a little bit later on in the video. But I would love to have you subscribe, and also I would love to have you over on my Instagram. I love sharing behind the scenes and connecting with you guys over there. So definitely stick around, join the family, and let's keep spring cleaning. So I am digging into those forgotten spaces. This area is where my mop doesn't reach. So I decided to get Dawn and hot water in a bucket. And then I bought this little scrub brush from Walmart, but they have them at the Dollar Tree as well. And I just put some soapy water in the bucket, and then I'm scrubbing all of the corners, the baseboards. If I see any spots on my cabinets while I'm eye level with them, I'm also tackling that. And so I'm just giving the floor and the corners that deep clean.
What's the word? We got a sensation overflowing, means your walls are breaking. You feel something like what anybody told you. Your nephew's about to blow this party up. Just take a ride, you see. Oh, we light up, it's like 4th of July. It's what I'm born to be. Hey, I got a magic in my poses tonight. All the parties say we are wild things. Dollar signs to change. Watch me do my thing. I do my thing. I do my thing.
You may have noticed that I now have a second bucket. My rag was just too soapy, dipping it all in the same bucket. So I went and got a bowl with hot water in it with no soap. That way I could rinse my rag out every time that I used it. So if you're gonna do this and put too much soap like I did, then just be sure to get you a bucket that you can use to rinse your rag out. But the difference this makes is unbelievable. I meant to do this whenever we moved in, and I just never have gotten around to it. It was like this whenever we moved in, unfortunately. So it was in some desperate need, especially whenever it's not even your dirt. It feels even nastier. So I'm just happy to tackle this disaster and get it taken care of. So add this to your spring to-do list. Just clean off those baseboards, clean off the corners of your cabinets, any place around your walls that your mop doesn't reach.
All you have to do is try.
As soon as I'm finished getting this done, I'm going to go ahead and move on to my bathroom. I'm going to be doing some organizing and decluttering in there. I'm going to go through several of my cabinets and get that organized. It has been needing it for so long, so be sure you stick around for all of the decluttering and organizing. Before I move into my bathroom, I'm going to go ahead and rinse my oven out. So whenever you use the Easy Off, you want to rinse your rag or sponge, whatever you use, out several times. It says to do that on the can. I find that no matter how much I rinse it out the first time, that I just have to keep going back in over and over again. So you'll see me going back and forth several times. I'm rinsing my sponge out after every time because you just have to. Even after all of this wiping and rinsing, I still ended up having a white film all over my oven. I ran the self-clean cycle on it, and I had to go back in with another clean paper towel with some water on it to get it all the way off. So I do struggle with that a little bit using this cleaner, but it works really well and gets everything off that's stuck to the oven.
It's like running through an open door. It's like finding what you're looking for. We've been waiting, we won't wait no more. Every season, every memory made.
Anytime I plan a declutter project, I always want to get everything picked up as best as I can before I start, because as you will see later on in the video, I always end up with a huge mess before it gets better. So whenever I'm decluttering something, I will pull everything out of that space, give it a good clean before I put it back and organize it. And as I'm putting it back, I just decide what all actually needs to be there. And then I put everything that doesn't belong there either in a trash pile or in a general location. And I will decide where all of that goes as I move through the declutter project. So don't feel like you have to decide where everything goes right away.
We got a beautiful story. Every moment on and on. We got a beautiful story. And we've only just begun. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come.
I'm really sorry about the quality of these clips. I wanted to go ahead and include them because I feel like you can still see what I'm doing, but unfortunately I didn't know it was blurry while I was organizing. So that big tub was basically all the same thing. I just went ahead and pulled out the little things that didn't go together. And then now I'm just putting all of my hair products in that bin, and I'm gonna go ahead and take out anything that doesn't belong in this drawer and put that in the general pile, which happens to be on top of my sink, which you will see here in a minute. While I already had the vacuum out, I went ahead and vacuumed up the floor around me because hair, yeah, it's a never-ending battle in my house. But now we're gonna go ahead and move on to these drawers. So these were the worst of it in my opinion. This next one is really bad, but I'm doing the same thing. So I'm just emptying everything out, and then I'm gonna dump it all out and start organizing. So as much as I enjoy doing this, because by the way, I actually do really enjoy purging and organizing and decluttering, this felt overwhelming to me. There was just so much, so many little things. And honestly, I probably still need to go back in and declutter some things that I no longer use. But this day I was just focused on organizing. I did declutter some things, but I wanted to just see what all I had. And for the most part, I do use it. It's just obviously you have 20 hair ties whatever. So also in doing this, you will realize how much you have. If you feel like you always have the same hair tie that you use, I bet you'll find more if you go through your drawers. So I'm super happy to have this done. I feel so much lighter. I just keep going in my bathroom and like looking at my drawers. Let me know if you guys do that in the comments. I seriously will go back in and stare at the space that I organized after I get it done. So this was the worst in my opinion, but I went ahead and just took everything out. I put all of my hair tools in the bottom drawer as organized as I could, wrapped all of the cords up as you see, and then I'm going to be able to use this middle drawer more efficiently. And yeah, I just think it turned out so amazing. I feel like using bins in places that you may not even think you need them just really helps to keep everything contained and have a home. So let me show you the after of these drawers. It just turned out so good. I'm so happy with it. I can't even express that enough. So if you've been putting off organizing a drawer, go do it, girl. You will not regret it. And I feel like you can find a home for anything. I've lived in a 700 square foot single room apartment before with a tiny little bathroom, and I still made it happen. Where there's a will, there's a way. Organizing always just makes you feel better. If you're feeling overwhelmed and you're not sure where to start, the place that I always start is I pick one cabinet, like I mentioned earlier, pull everything out. Once you've done that, you want to categorize everything that are alike. So if it would be easier for you to pull everything out of the bathroom and do it all at once, that's probably the best way if you don't get overwhelmed too easily. And your end goal should be to just have everything that is the same in the same spot. So spread out, do whatever you have to do. Sometimes I even keep my extras that I don't use day to day in a different location. I try to keep the drawers that I get in the most. I try to keep only the things that I reach for every day in those drawers. So whenever you're organizing, just put everything that goes together. Having different sized bins also really helps in the organizing process. You want to make all of your bins fit your entire drawer if possible, especially for the smaller things like this. I picked these bins up from Target, from Home Goods, from Dollar Tree, and I just kind of started a little collection, and then whenever I was ready to organize, they were all waiting for me, and I was able to pick and choose all the different sizes that I would need. So now that all of the cleaning and decluttering is done, I'm going to go ahead and pick up everything that I've left behind, refill my Epsom salt jar, and just kind of close down this project for the night. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to check the link in my description box. Watch the playlist. It really helps us whenever you guys support our videos and watch all the way to the end. So thank you so much if you made it to the end of this video. Please go over and show Amy Darling Christinelli some love on her channel, and she's just so amazing for doing this to us up and coming creators. But I hope you subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next video.